Hi guys, welcome. So this video is all about my chocolate experiment. Quite crazy, quite irrational, inspired by the quote, if you always do what you always did, you will always get what you always got, and pretty unconventional. And so before I start, I want to say I do not suggest anybody should do this. I have discovered an alternative way, so if you are interested in that, you have similar topics, contact me and we can talk about that. Okay? So don't try this at home. I guess you know that. You've heard that in several videos before. So what happened? I was at a point in my life where I recognized I was studying nutrition really intensely. I was trying everything out and how it's benefiting my body, because I was in a situation where my health did not live up to my expectations. So I looked for alternatives, and that was it, nutrition. And I was trying everything out and I could see changes, which were good. At the same time, however, completely contradicting to it, was my urge to eat chocolate. Really unhealthy. Unhealthy in the sense of sugar. Yeah, there's healthy chocolate, you could say, maybe, but yeah. Anyway, I wanted to eat the packed with sugar and everything, also from my childhood and whatever. So I came to a point where I realized I'm not getting anywhere. It's always a cycle of a few days I would be strong, it's there, but I don't need it. And then there would be days where, stressed out, a little tired, whatever the reason is, and it would get the better of me, and I would eat until I would feel sick, maybe sometimes. And the result of that is I felt guilty, I felt like I lost, and I just fed up with that, not an option anymore. So I said, okay, it's not working out, I gotta try something else. But what? And as I recognized that, I don't quite remember if it was a few hours later or a few days later, but I recognized, okay, let's try out and give myself, my body, the worth of knowing exactly what it needs to do. So I said, okay, I'm going to try it out. I'm going to give you all the credit. I'm going to let go, and I'm going to see where this urge, which was coming out of me so strongly, is going to take me. I'm conscious about it, and I'm going to watch and see what happens. So I said, I'm going to eat as much chocolate as I want. Just let it go. And the first few days I would eat a healthy meal and then eat some chocolate, and it would be, I would say, maybe 50-50, which is still quite some chocolate. And I would eat chocolate with almonds and hazelnuts and stuff like that. Even make my own Nutella, yeah. But a lot of the time I would buy. And that gave me a good feeling, using the placebo effect, I would say as well. And there would be days where I would eat nothing but chocolate. And those were crazy days as well, because I could see I would eat maybe 500, 600, 700 grams, and I would be satisfied for food the whole day. And I was feeling really good the first few weeks, which was very surprising for me. Once in a while I would get, a little bit drained. I would feel tired. I'd need a power nap and everything. And I assume that's, blood sugar levels and everything. But in general, I felt very good, very good. And what happened then? Week 9, so 2 months into this experiment, from one day to the other, I felt, okay, I'm not feeling good. And it felt like a little flu was coming up, whatever. And in that moment, I knew that was the result of my behavior of the last 9 weeks. I could feel in my stomach a little bit, and as I recognized that, something in my mind went click. It was like, okay, I get it. I understand that my mind was telling me for the short time period, it's good, it's helping you right here in this moment. But I needed to experience what happens after a longer period. And 9 weeks compared to my whole life is not that much of a long period, but it's nothing that will get me anywhere on the long run. And as I recognize that attachment of emotional eating, I would call it, was destroyed in a moment of realization. And so I needed 9 weeks to understand that something that I had adapted from whenever, not important. I needed 9 weeks, and I needed the experience to understand this is not it. And since then, that extreme urge, that thing inside of me, that feeling that I always had, was gone. Of course, I had once in a while, I had a short, reappearing of it, but since then, it's not an option anymore. And I've sometimes even gone months without eating chocolate, not even recognizing it or realizing it. So this experiment was really helpful for me. Like I said, I don't suggest it. Please don't do this at home. Please don't try. If you have similar topics, you can contact me. I have found an alternative, which is totally great because it helps to, resolve these kind of topics without doing crazy experiments that might have an issue on your health. So if you're interested, please contact me. Would be great to hear. And with all that being said, I hope you enjoyed my video. This is also embedded into one of my blogs. If it is, then if you're coming over the website, then visit my YouTube channel, like my video. If you've enjoyed it, maybe leave me a comment what your thoughts are, and subscribe to my channel for more videos. And it would be great to have you around. And then see you in the next video. Take care. All the best to you. Bye.